Okay, this is the other half of the park. I'm going to go walk down this way and we'll see how long it is. Um, it's a beautiful day, so I might have to post it, in two different posts because I don't know how to edit and all that stuff yet. I'm learning. There's a little bird in the tree. And there's a blackbird over here. And another bird up higher. And that's a little bird's nest. I'm not sure. Nest. I saw the other day, like gray mammoths, whatever you call them. They sort of have a nest sort of like that, and it showed there was a lot of them that come out of it, and I wouldn't want to be around to see it. They're scary to me. I think you might see a lot more animal, birds and things like that down here. I'm going downhill, so that's nice. Nice wind blowing, and it's just a beautiful day. Now, the other side of it is right over there, so I'm not sure how far we go here and take the curve. This is perfect weather. I could deal with this all the time. Even though tomorrow they say we're going to have cold weather again, we'll take today. We're blessed with today. I see a little bird over there. They're probably looking for a good place to um, build their nest. And they love soft stuff. One year I cut the dog's hair, and they would almost come down while I was cutting his hair out on the deck and grab the hair. And it was like the softest hair. It was like, I don't know, silk, sort of her hair. It was my little girl dog that passed away, but she was like 13. She had a good life. And so I always took her outside and I cut her hair out there in the summer. And like I said, in the spring, those birds just loved it. I just like to see them inside their nest when they had all that pretty, it was white hair. So I think those little birds got spoiled, to have that kind of a nest instead of sticks. A lot of them use sticks, whatever they find. They say don't throw your gum down because if they pick that up, they can't swallow it, and then I don't know what it does to them. Just what I've heard, they say. And there's a little pond, and swans, geese, wild geese, maybe, boy and a girl. I better be careful going the other side because if their nest is closed, I might be running and you guys might be running with me. I hear crickets or something. You hear that? Oh, it's frogs, I bet. Yeah. Is that frogs? I think so. I'm not an expert on any of this. Uh-oh, they heard me talking and they all got quiet. I wonder what they were saying. Are they talking to the one down the other part of the water? Yeah, they just got so quiet. We're not supposed to know they're in there. I don't see any. I guess they're not going to talk as long as I'm here. So I'll keep walking and then keep talking. The reason I'm doing this is because I like to be happy. I like to think positive, do my best to help others, and helping others, it helps me. And that's my goal, make you laugh. And I'm sure if you stick around long enough, you will. More of those birds flying around. I think I see a nest over on the other side. I think. A video, and I didn't want to get nobody's picture. I'm just trying to get the pictures of all the birds, and the frogs was up there just talking like crazy. Yeah, they're happy too. My little dog is so small that they say those birds can pick them up and take them. I know sometimes they fly over my tree at the house and looking for the squirrels, I guess. But I see 4 or 5 of them there. I see a nest over here in this one tree. I'm not sure if it's a squirrel's nest or if it's new that the birds are making. I see. It's really up there. There's 2 of them. Well, there's 3 actually. Those are 3 way up there. And then there's one right there. Oh no. Somebody will have to tell me, I guess. Hello.
Hi. No.
Can you hear that wind? I hope it doesn't interfere with the video. Maybe when I turn this curve here, yeah, it's kind of calmed down. So we're getting close to down here to see what's going on here in this pond. Like I said, I'm not gonna get real close because they probably got babies somewhere close. And I've seen them chase people before, and I don't want them chasing me. must just be a boy and a girl because there's only one set. A lot of times they just come in groves, and it's like they're already looking this way. Uh-oh. The one's talking. Probably telling the other one there's somebody getting close. I can't keep the camera that close. It would make you dizzy. Made me dizzy looking at it. If the camera's shaking, you can blame the wind. Even though it's probably not the wind, it's probably me. They are pretty. They are pretty. I'll stop again and pull the camera on, and hopefully they just stay still. And they're looking this way. I think the male is probably looking to see what's going on. But they're so quiet. Thinking you won't see them if they stay real quiet. Yeah. They're turning around a little bit. I hear them talking. I don't think I even had the camera on. There they go. It's hard to see at the sun. Not gonna complain about the sun. I love the sunshine. They're headed back the other direction. So we'll just let them go. And we'll keep walking. Maybe we'll come back another time and check and see. They'll probably have their babies here. And then we're going to see the babies too. And that's called the wetlands. So I'm getting my exercise, and hopefully my furnace is fixed. I changed the thermostat, and I hope that's all it was. My husband taught me how to do that kind of stuff before he passed away. He'd always tell me, you need to pay attention. Well, most of the time I didn't. Like the lawnmower. He kept telling me I need to learn how to run the riding lawnmower, and you have to do certain things. And so I had to learn the hard way. At one time I thought my battery thought I needed a new battery. So I had my son come down. He's all ready to go get me a new battery. And he looks at it and laughs, and it wasn't even fastened up. But hey, I can't know everything, right? Plus, if I did, then my kids wouldn't be helping me because they think I wouldn't need them. And I need them to help me sometimes. But I prefer being independent, doing my best to stay healthy. Just because I'm over 70 doesn't mean that I don't have a long life left. I saw a lady on the other news last night. I think she was a veteran, it said, and she was 109, 106. And She had spent the whole day with the news group. They flew. I didn't pay attention to the whole news, so I'm telling you beginning and end. They left early yesterday morning, and they were supposed to have a big party at like 9 o'clock when they flew back in. And I'm thinking, if I was 106, I would be ready for bed after a long day like that. But they interviewed the lady, and hey, she had good answers. She said she wished they would do it for all the veterans. So it was nice. Look how tall. Tall and skinny. Those kind of look like they'd be those white. My sister tells me all the time what these trees are. And once again, I hear her when she tells me, then I forget. And it's something for you guys to look up if you don't know. And if you know, you could always tell me. Okay, I think this is a bird's nest. It might have seen its better days. I can't really get down there to it, and it's with the sun shining. I'm not sure I'm getting the right picture. Hopefully I am. Oh, I see one over here. I'll go slow. Yeah, the birds are going to be so happy, just like us. Ready for some nice weather. That's what I'm ready for, nice weather. Okay, so I'm back. Made a circle around. Let's see what this bench says. Sometimes they had different sayings, and I forget what this one says. Something about mothers or something. Only walked it once before with my sister. But, yeah. Here we go. Come set a spell in honor of all grandmas. Yeah. So, that's pretty nice. Alrighty, I'm gonna shut this off and just tell you to subscribe and like, and hope to see more videos soon. So until then, have a blessed day.